What's going on, baseball fans? So in case you hadn't heard, Roenicke has been relieved of his duties as the Red Sox manager, and now the Red Sox are going to be looking for a new manager. So in this video today, I'm going to go over my top 5 candidates to replace Roenicke as the Red Sox manager. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. At number 5, I have Luis Arias. Starting off my list is someone outside of the organization, and that's the bench coach for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Luis Arias. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are coming off a very disappointing season, and the coaching staff is a bit up in the air right now, as manager Torey Lovullo was non-committal when asked about his coaching staff for next season. However, if Arias does become available, he could be an interesting option for the Red Sox. In his career as an infielder, he never did make it to the majors, but he has coached and managed in the Diamondbacks organization since 2007. He was also a coach for the Colombian team for the World Baseball Classic qualifiers and managed the team in 2017 when they got past the qualifiers for the first time. He also interviewed with Boston last year, so he and the Red Sox are familiar with each other, along with the fact that he was on Lovullo's staff, who was once a coach for the Red Sox. Overall, I think this is one of the least likely of the bunch, considering he already interviewed with Bloom before and was passed up for Roenicke. If Bloom really wanted him, he would already be here. Who knows though? Maybe Bloom brings him back for another interview and he has a change of heart. At number 4, I have Matt Cora. Up next is someone Chaim Bloom is very familiar with, considering they both spent lots of time with the Rays organization, Matt Cora. Cora, the current Rays bench coach, has been coaching or managing since 2004 in both the Rays and the Indians organizations. From 2010 to 2013, he was the Rays minor league hitting coordinator and the assistant hitting coach for the Indians for a few years before going back to the Rays in 2017 as the third base coach. He then became the Rays bench coach after 2018. Overall, the biggest reason why he shows up on this list though is his familiarity with Bloom, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him interview for the job at some point. At number 3, I have Sam Fuld. Coming in at number 3 is a bit of an out-of-the-box solution, and that's Sam Fuld. Some of you may remember Sam Fuld for being a pretty solid player in the majors not too long ago. He was known for being a really solid bench guy for the most part, and he played some really good defense. And he even passed up the opportunity to hit for the cycle by stretching a single into a double. He also had some pretty funny catchphrases about him, like Sam Fuld was once intentionally walked while in the on-deck circle, or Superman wears a Sam Fuld t-shirt to bed, or David Price saying, "I heard that the world is covered by 75% water and 25% Sam Fuld." On a more serious note, after his playing days ended in 2017, he became the Major League Player Information Coordinator for the Phillies, in which he worked closely with the players, coaches, and front office with information about on-field performance and preparation for future research and analysis. His name has been thrown around as a possible candidate to manage teams including the Pirates, Cubs, Mets, Giants, and even the Phillies. He actually did have an interview with the Blue Jays that went very well supposedly before he withdrew his name. Fuld is also a New Hampshire native, so he does have that connection to New England. Fuld to me is a dark horse candidate that could emerge in the Red Sox manager search. Coming in at number 2, I have Jason Varitek. Up next is Red Sox legend Jason Varitek. Since Cora and the Red Sox parted ways, most of Red Sox Nation has been clamoring for Jason Varitek to be the next manager, and for good reason. He's a legend in Red Sox history, as he was the catcher for the Red Sox team that ended their 86-year drought of winning a World Series, along with winning another one in 2007. He was essentially an on-field manager for the Red Sox, as he was known for handling the pitching staff extremely well due to how diligent he was preparing for games. This was also shown by the record 4 career no-hitters that he caught, and he would have had a 5th one if Curt Schilling didn't shake him off with 1 out to go in 2007. Varitek has all of the respect in the world, not just in Red Sox Nation and baseball fans period, but within the Red Sox organization as well. Back in 2012, he was named as a special assistant to then general manager Ben Cherington, in which he has insight on major league decisions, evaluations, mentorship, and development of younger players. He still serves in that role today for Chaim Bloom. There were talks last offseason of Varitek possibly replacing Cora, but with a family at home, he wasn't too interested in taking on the role, but it will be interesting to see if that will come into play this offseason. And at number 1, I have Alex Cora. At number 1, we have the most controversial name on this list, Alex Cora. Listen, I get it. He cheated. It wasn't good in any way, shape, or form, and I understand why some people think he should be banned for life. However, what I'm focused on here is the simple fact that it's just the best move the Red Sox can make when it comes to putting the best people out there. Alex Cora is simply the best man for the job due to how well he communicates with the players, how much he gets out of them, along with his excellent use of analytics both for preparation and in-game. Sure, I understand there will be some negative reactions, not just from baseball fans, but also from Red Sox fans. But at the end of the day, this is a guy that led the Red Sox to 108 wins in 2018 and then torched the earth en route to a World Series title. And all of that came in his first season as the Red Sox manager. Even in 2019, when the Red Sox were going through some injuries and some down years from some of the players, he still led that team to 84 wins. Not great by any means, but not bad either. Again, I understand why some people are against this, but in the end, the cheating is in the past, and it happened with the Astros, not the Red Sox. He's currently serving his suspension, and when it's over, he will have paid the price. Overall, and again, Cora is simply the best man for the job, and I believe he deserves an opportunity at redemption. So those are my top 5 candidates to replace Roenicke as the Red Sox manager. Tell me what you think down below. Do you have any other candidates that you think would be a good fit as the Red Sox manager? But that's all I got for this video today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.